So it's been a while since I did a must watch on this channel, and I don't just do any must watch, and especially not one with anime that recently came out. I need to do one with an retro anime, like new retro anime, anime that came out in the '90s and early 2000s. And I was thinking of what should I recommend. And then there's an anime that I watched during 2008, but it's way older than that. That anime is called Escride, or Scride, people will call it. I used to call it Escride back in the day because the dashes that were inside of the name. But this anime was, I watched this anime since I was in middle school when I first saw this anime. And I only was watching it halfway through because my sister was the main one watching it. So as of recently, a couple of weeks ago, I decided to rewatch it after all these years to see, am I living childhood memories or was it good as I thought? And actually, it was better. It was way better now that I had a better understanding of the plot, the premise, and the characters of the anime. I had a much more respect for it. My memory side was like just an okay, straightforward anime, but this one was no. It was better than I thought it was. So Escrite is set in an alternate world where an impact of a meteor hit, and it caused some people to have these powers that are called altar users. They're able to gather, by destroying solid material from their dimension, they gain power from another dimension to use based on the character's will. And it was a very interesting premise, but this time anyone could see the power. In a way, it reminded me a lot of JoJo. It really did. Especially how all the characters act so manly and stuff like that, and they have their poses, the way they're thinking about how to attack by using advantage of their certain abilities. That's what it was. So there's the lost land and the mainland. Mainland is where all the rich people live, the scientists, the successful, the ones with their noses in the air. The lost land are those who refuse to go to the mainland and prefer to live independent and not be under segregation of the mainland. So they live there in the wild. And the thing about these altar users is that it doesn't just go to humans, it also go to animals. So once again, I was thinking about JoJo about this. So our main characters are two rivals as well, Kazuma and Ryo. Kazuma is a dude who's from the Lost Land who has a strong ideology of live and let live. You know, do what you want. Don't hesitate no matter what. You want something, you must do something. Just do it. That's all it is, man. As simple and plain as it is. And he lives with this girl named Kanami. Kanami is a girl that pretty much is just, I guess, a love interest, a partner, I don't know, but he seems very close to her in a way. And she's the responsible one, of course. She collects the money, she does the job. And he secretly goes out and he fights the mainland people. The mainland people have this force of altar users called Holy. Holy are those who are trying to cap trust between the mainland and the Lost Land by capturing people from the Lost Land and also try to gain the trust from people from the mainland to prove that not all altar users are bad. So that's what's going on with Holy. Holy's main character is Ryoho. Ryoho is a dude who, from the tragic past where a mysterious altar user killed his mother and destroyed his home, so he is seeking revenge ever since then, looking for this main creature. So these two are polar opposites, but yet the same at the same time. They're the same. And how are they the same? Their drive, their focus, in a way. They both see each other first in a very black and white view. Cosmo sees Ryoho as a dude who's coming over who's giving people oppression and just wants to ruin everything for them and not let them live their lives. Ryoho sees Cosmo as a dude who's going around just destroying things, looking for a challenge, and ruining their plans of making peace between the mainland and the Lost Land. So these two are having a very black and white perspective of each other. But as time goes on, they start to realize that there's more to this than meets the eye. There's other things that's going on they need to understand about. And they seem to understand each other a little bit more, but they still are main rivals, no matter what. Even when they're fighting side by side, they just have to say something off just to put the other one off, man. I don't know why. They just love doing that. Now, my favorite character, believe it or not, is actually um, Cosmo's older brother, um, Straight Cougar. Straight Cougar is awesome, dude. This guy, he has a straight hair like that, and he talks really fast because he thinks fast, and he's all about being fast. He's pretty much the wise character of the group, the guy who acts like the fool, but he knows what's going on more than most people. He always seems to have information, always see finding ways to snoop around. He's one of those characters I love, the ones that act like a fool, but they're more to them than meets the eye. I just love those characters. So he's like that in a way. So this anime was very manly. So after all these years, I finally tried to see if there was a manga based off this. And guess what? There was a manga of this. And so, do you have to read the manga and anime to get you out of this? Tell you the truth, no. The manga and anime are completely different. Completely different. The plot, everything, and somehow some of the characters act are completely different from the manga and anime. Completely. I mean, you don't even have to read or watch either. And I actually recommend both, to tell you the truth. The manga is actually pretty fast to read, even though it only has 40 some chapters. The chapters aren't very long. Most of them are 12 pages tops and stuff, and some will be 18, but most of them will be 12 into 13 pages, and it goes by really fast. That's the only thing different between the manga. The manga is very fast and stuff, and some characters act differently than what you expect. Cosmo and Riho aren't really much as rivals in the manga, and when you're looking at the art style of it, it's JoJo. It's straight JoJo. I'm telling you. Escride was influenced by JoJo a lot when you read the manga. Now, the thing that really got me into this anime was its opening, Reckless Fire. Ooh, man, Reckless Fire is such a sexy anime opening. It's just amazing. Ever since I heard that opening again, I cannot get it out of my head. Even to this day, it's just been stuck in my head, and I don't want it to leave because it's been a long time since I heard it, and now it won't leave. It's like, I'm back, mad, I'm back in your head. Aren't you glad that I'm here? And I'm like, you know what? I am glad you're here. Escride is definitely one of those animes that you'll enjoy. If you like those shonen fighting, manly man situations, don't hesitate. Do what you must do in order to be happy in the world and stuff. I really did enjoy it. It was fun to watch and read. I mean, even though it felt like it took longer to watch the anime than to read the manga really goes off the rails, man. And there's a lot more to the manga than is in the anime, but the anime does it better. And it's one of those very few times where I think the anime does it better. And that's what's just very interesting. The last time I had that was with, Black God and stuff, which I need to recommend one of these days. But yes, definitely watch Ash Cried. I'm putting this down as a must watch, more than read actually. So please, I hope you will enjoy it. If you did watch it, let me tell you what you think about it. I like to hear that. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime. Signing out.